What is up YouTube, it is Matty, and I've got a great clan war video to show you today. It's just going to be focused on a couple of war attacks that I've done, Town Hall 8 hogging as usual, but they were two very different bases, and I thought it was pretty good, so worthwhile showing anyway, so I hope you're going to enjoy that. I have started my Town Hall 8, going to Town Hall 9. I know it's a little bit premature, my king, I think I haven't done there's a couple of troops I haven't done, golems and valkyries, but to be honest, I've got a main account which is maxed, Town Hall 9, so I'm really not that fussed. But I am going to be a Town Hall 8.5. I'm not going to throw any defences down. I'm going to just focus on getting offense up, getting my queen up, that sort of thing. So that's going to be my main focus of going to Town Hall 9. So here are some of the attacks I'm going to show this war. Can't remember who I took on. I think it was number 20 and number 18. Yeah, I'll show 20 first because 20 was really easy. Things to think about when you're scouting a Town Hall 8. My initial thoughts were there's no giant bomb spots really. There actually was, but I suppose I look at defense when I look at giant bomb spots. So I figured that these areas down here might be Teslas, and so I just didn't really expect giant bombs to sort of be there, and I knew there were no doubles, it's just obvious, so I didn't have to panic at all. So in fact I pretty much ignored the giant bombs throughout the raid and just focused on getting my hogs in to kill those defences, because then my cleanup troops can do the rest. So what I did, you can see the CC luring, a couple of giants will pull everything out of that. And there's a nice big open space up here that I can use to kill the CC. I was sort of in a rush when I did the raid, so yeah, it was all a bit last minute. I think I came online like the last 30 minutes of war and like, oh god, got to get both attacks done, something like that. But killing the CC, there was a witch, so you just have to make sure you take the witch down. And once she's gone, the rest should be pretty easy. I normally use my Barb King to finish the job. And then it's just mass hogs. Now if you look at the army comp that I used, bear in mind there's 5 hogs in the CC as well. It's such a hog heavy army, and that's what I recommend really, because they're only level 4, but you just absolutely flood the base with the things, and then it's got no chance. So if we watch my attack, let's see how I do. So 2 giants to get the CC pull, that's pretty straightforward. Tesla pops, CC comes out. I could have done it with 1 giant to be fair, but I usually use 2 just to be safe in case 25 archers come out or anything. And yeah, you can see, just trying to get the witch out, that's the thing. I made a slight mistake in a minute and tried to pull the witch across, but she'll walk around the barracks, not through it, so it's kind of wasted. And then I sort of realised that and then started pulling her the one way. And you can see here I'm just dropping the barbs and the wizards down, and then the king's straight on the witch to take her down, and she goes, and then the wizards should be able to take down the loon. And I've already dumped all the hogs in, and to me the pathing, it doesn't make a huge difference. When you've got that many hogs, you just need to make sure you put your heal spells well, because when you've got that many, they're just going to swamp the base, and that's the point really. Just got to be careful on also the cleanup troop deployment as well. So I was sort of leaving it to see what happened here, and then I just healed the big group of hogs, and you can see the other group are going to go into the heal now to get a nice recovery period. And I've got a lot of hogs left. I started dropping the wizards down as soon as I knew what was going on. Well, so yeah, as soon as the raid was under control. Beautiful thing here is, look, hogs turn on the skellies, then they turn on the Barb King, and are actually able, if he goes down, then it's raid 1. Boom, he has. Job's easy now. It's just a case of hogs clean up enough. You can see how many hogs I got, probably about 13, 14 left, maybe a little bit more, I'm not sure. Tripped another giant bomb up top, but it wasn't enough to kill those hogs. And yeah, as soon as all the defences are gone, that's it, easy cleanup. So this raid was rushed, but it just goes to show that you can just absolutely overwhelm a base by hogs if it's got no double giant bombs and it's setting it out in a certain way. Now, because and the fact is it was so compact as well. Now this base is sort of the polar opposite, so it's quite spread out. CC is a little, you can't just get a straight off CC pull. all the air defences are clumped in the middle, which is quite a mistake really, because it leaves you susceptible to holo. But a lot of people are dragon users anyway, and will just try and drag the base, but it's risky in my opinion. I'm a hogger through and through, especially at town late. It's just so easy to hog. So my plan was, I had to build a plan around this, and the easiest way to do it is to holo, and that is to use loons to take out the exposed defences and hogs to take down the core and the anything that's left. Wow. So yeah, sorry about that. Mal is absolutely going for it. So what I was trying to do here, look, is drop. Well, but I started just thinking, okay, these are max arch towers, and they can take down level 5 loons quite quickly. So they'll take a sort of a loon down before it gets to the arch tower, unless you can drop it straight on. So you need to be careful when you're doing arch towers. So if I tried to drop 2 loons on that arch tower, it would kill one of the loons. Then the second loon drop, 2 splash damages and 1 loon drop won't kill it. So you've got to be careful with arch towers, which so I didn't take, because then I've had to use 3, and that's a bit too much. So on the top side I didn't use it because I was going to try and break in and kill the king. So I didn't take any of those buildings down. So I took the 2 loons on the cannon for a nice trade. This side is where I was going to deploy my hogs in from, so I didn't want to take that down. Arch tower I couldn't really take down either, but then the cannon, I can drop 2 loons on the cannon, then a hog in to check this for a giant bomb. 2 loons on the cannon there, 3 loons on that arch tower, 2 loons on that cannon, and drop another hog in to check for the giant bombs there. So I've eliminated 2 areas where there's giant bombs. The third one up here, I'm going to try and kill the king there to take him down, and then the 4th area, which is the final one, is where I'm going to deploy all my hogs. And I'm just basically hoping, it's sort of like a bit of a 1 in 4 chance, so I just deployed the hogs there. I could have deployed 4 or 5 at the start and then the rest, but I didn't. I just literally mass deployed it. But you'll see what I mean. So I'm trying to just eliminate defences and then drop hogs into trip giant bombs and make it just my hogs work easier. So let's have a look at the attack and how it went. So you'll see here 3 loons on that arch tower, because I knew it was going to take down one of the loons before it got to it. 2 loons on the cannon, 2 loons on the other cannon, and you can see I'm moving around now. 2 loons on the final cannon. You'll see me drop a hog in over there. Look, see if you saw that one go in, just to check for a giant bomb. Nothing there. Hog in down here. Giant bomb tripped, which is great. Nearly able to say that. I tried to go towards the mortar a bit more as well, but I couldn't. Pulled the CC up all the way to the top left builder hut, which you can see there's a witch there. Need to worry about taking that down. So I'm just at the moment going to try and clump up the CC and just make sure I can just drop some troops on the witch. And there you go. You saw Bob straight on the witch. Witch goes down. No more skellies going to be spawned. A couple of wizards down, and then the king straight in the middle as well to distract, so the wizards can take down the loon. There it goes. Now I tried to drop a giant in and 2 wall breakers to break into the compartment, just to try and sort of get the king's attention. Now my biggest sort of mistake, pain here is that the king didn't kill the enemy king. So that worried me a little bit, and you can see on my hog deployment I was trying to cover all eventualities and try and get the hogs to stay in the heal. Then I dropped a proper heal spell all over the core just to make sure the hogs could move through it freely. Another giant bomb hit my hogs on the down the bottom there, but then the hogs are still in heal, and I'm putting the last heal down just to let them sort of next to the wizard tower so they didn't take all the splash damage. And at this point I'm already dropping the cleanup troops down. 2 archers on the builder huts, wizards on the right, wizard down the left, look, another wizard on the right as well. So I've got my full cleanup troops down, and now it's hogs versus king dead, happy days. And now it's just going to be clean up via the hogs directly taking down the buildings. And yeah, because I dropped the cleanup troops down quite early, it helped in my favour, and just meant that getting the actual 3-star was a little bit easier and less time pressured. Wizards are just great cleanup troops, to be fair. I always try and keep a couple wizards for the start if I need to, and a couple wizards for the end, just to make sure, just to help out and ease the raid. Because if it does come down to seconds, and you can just shave off 10 or 20 or 30 seconds by a well-placed wizard, then it'll help the 3-star, trust me. Anyway, 2 very different raids, baby crying in the background, perfect sort of video really. Hope you enjoyed that, and yeah, as always, I hope you enjoy. Yeah, subscribe to my channel, and channel 8, get to hogging if you're not already, because hogging is where it's at. Peace.